Good morning, adventurers, and welcome to the Black Book. It's me. We're back for a random stream because it's apparently all I do these days. The class I'm in, apparently a little more demanding than I thought it was going to be. And this is the first week and I haven't just felt dead, so I thought we would take a look at Black Book. This came out in 2021. It is based around Slavic mythology, which I love anything to do with any mythology. So I believe I tried the demo for this prior to its release, so a long time ago at this point. And I picked it up when it released, and then, like the rest of my backlog, haven't touched it. So I don't remember a whole lot about it. Clearly, I must have enjoyed it, or I wouldn't have picked it up. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. Then I saw in the right hand of him who sat on the throne a scroll with writing on both sides and sealed with 7 seals. And I saw a mighty angel proclaiming in a loud voice, "Who is worthy to break the seals and open the scroll?" But no one in heaven or on earth or under the earth could open the scroll or even look inside it. It's from the book of Revelations, chapter 5, verses 1 through 3. Oh, and look, they have DLC. Let me check settings real quick. I haven't even gone into the settings at all. I don't know what these difficult me. Oh, nightmare. Yeah, no, we'll just leave it on the normal difficulty. Yes, it's a new game. At least for our channel. Hey, Zonam, how are you doing? That's fine. Volume. I'm gonna pop it down just a little bit. Definitely English. That's all I know. English, cool, cool. 1920 by 1080. Sure, we'll try all that. Alright, well. Let's jump in. Oh, I could choose the difficulty here. Normal difficulty balance for the first playthrough. Let's try that.
I will tell you a story. It happened long ago, even before the revolution. It happened here, not far from Cherdin. I heard my grandmother tell it. A man was fostering an orphan girl. He was a Noah. Everyone called him Old Yegor. She didn't want to become a witch, but he taught her his craft. She was to be married to a special young man. I can't recall what exactly happened, but this young man took his own life. He was later buried beyond the gates of the churchyard. Which meant that he would pass straight to hell. As for the orphan, Vasilisa, she refused to accept it. She was intent on bringing back his soul from the inferno. To do this, she would need to break the 7 seals of the Black Book, which Old Igor kept, and retrieve him. And it was for that reason that Vasilisa agreed to become a witch. But to become one, she needed to be initiated in a banya or at a crossroads. And so, Vasilisa set out for the crossroads.
Interesting. Glad to hear you're doing well, Zonam. I've been doing pretty good. Just been focused on this class I'm attending and have to pass. Sheridan. 1879. Took my first exam a couple of days ago, like a week and a half ago. It was a 48-hour exam. It was insane. I think I spent 19 hours. Ugh.
Been waiting, hoping for you to return. But you haven't. You never sat at the table.
Yeah, it's a junior pen tester exam. And so it's, you basically do a pen test for your exam, a very basic one. So they give you 48 hours. Definitely the longest exam I've ever gone through, and I never want to do it again.
Where are you now, sweetheart? Where you headed? Relatives. And from the warm summer, you departed. There's no entrance or exit for you, it seems. Cold Mother Earth. There isn't even a churchyard fence to hold on to. Enough. I don't believe you would do this to yourself. It'll all be well. All will be well. I'll accept this knowledge from Grandpa, though I know what you thought of that. But there's no other choice. I'll drag you from that road myself. Sleep for now. Sleep. I won't be long.
Yeah, so pen testing, pretty much the ability. Pen testers are typically hired to try to break into a network to test an organization's network security and see if there are any vulnerabilities, backdoors, things like that. Yeah. Yep, so I did a junior pen tester exam. So it's not like I'm super skilled or anything like that, but kind of a neat experience. Still sucked. Welcome to the game Black Book. Use L to move around, use R to select a point of interest. Okay. I'm gonna do one thing real quick. Kind of want the voice dialogue to be a little bit louder. So I'm gonna bump up the general back to 100 and turn some of these others down. I might just turn down the graphics settings a little bit, because my computer just started to go a little nuts. Alright. Should be good. Let's do this.
They didn't bury him in the holy ground.
Why didn't they? Turn on and off the candles. Thicket. Oh,
I
that's...
need to go to the crossroads. The pine needles are golden with the sun already.
That was traveling. To the crossroads. Let's go. Let's become a witch. Ooh. Adam's Head. Adam's Head heals minor wounds. A useful thing on any journey. Ooh, that's pretty. To the field.
It's so hot this year.
I wish spring was hot this year in real life. No, it's been cold and dreary. Prologue. Initiation of a Kolden. I'm probably going to pronounce all this wrong.
The darkness of the night is filled with anticipation. You're at Mikhail's crossroads, along with old Yegor. You know the ritual that has to be done, but you've never thought of what might happen once it's complete. However, the time to draw the circle has come.
All happens at crossroads. Yeah, we had some rain throughout like the whole past week. Actually got a little bit of snow, which was wild. It's chilly today, so I'm bundled up under a bunch of blankets. I got coffee. Kind of cozy up. Alright, let's see. What's this?
The crosses look old. It seems people were buried here quite some time ago.
Isn't that bad? Aren't they in hell then if they're not within holy ground?
Where have you been? It will be midnight soon. Go over there, by that milepost. Everything you need for the ritual you'll find over there. Take the candles, we'll light them and draw a circle.
Okay. At least he is here to guide us, which is interesting. Don't most people dislike witches? Candles. Old and enchanted candles from old Igor's hut. With their help you can draw a circle that can offer protection against evil spirits. Applies, I'm guessing that's like defense, 3 defense on the first turn? Since that's supposed to be protection?
16 miles. Silikamsk, 102 miles. Nirop, 21 miles.
Are those eyes in the wood? Yeah, they're just blinking at us. Okay. Hey, Tony Sensori. How's it going? Whoop,
Clearly,
gotta grab
the
this herb.
goblets here mark the graves of the unclean. Otherwise, why would they be near a crossroads?
Another Adam's head. Alright, so I got the candles. He said to go over by the milepost, but...
Well done, Vasilisa. Now let's draw a circle. Be careful not to leave any gaps, otherwise we'll be crushed by evil spirits.
I've made a circle. Is it alright, Grandfather?
Oh, I'm glad you're doing well. And yeah, I'm not like doing regular streams more than likely. I'm attending a class right now. And then I'm actually moving this year too, so it's gonna be as it has been. Kind of here and there when I feel up to it.
The circle is drawn. No gaps, good. Too late to dither now.
Think that I can help him?
Sure you can. You can do anything when you have the book. So says the legend. Well, go on. It's time for you to take my knowledge. Such a long time we've spent together. Parting with it is bittersweet. Well, take it.
That book doesn't look good.
Would you look at that? What power emanates from the book? The seal is open. It seems great sorcery lurks in you. Well, think about it later.
That's the problem for another time.
Now speak the words I taught you.
Alright, let's read the spell. We're doing it.
I'll get up without crossing myself, but I will go to the crossroads. On the crossroads, I'll draw a circle and step into it. And I shall speak. Good merchants, come and buy my cat. For this cat, give me neither inconvertible ruble nor a fine hat, but bestow me with knowledge of the dark and eyes with vision sharp. So as I have said, so it will be. My words are stone.
Here are your
Whoa.
merchants. Now listen carefully if you value your life.
That looks cool.
To become a witch, you have to defeat this demon.
So is it superstition if it's actually real?
Time for your first Sagavar.
Welcome to your first battle. Each battle consists of turns. You and your enemy take turns, but you always get to go first. You win when you destroy all enemies before you, reducing their health to 0. This is the Black Book. It contains all of your Zagavars. Try using the page Urazi. Press the N button to recite your Zagavar. Alright. Oh, yeah. I kind of forgot that that was a superstitious thing. But again, if you were to rise and cross yourself in this world, and there were real consequences, is that considered superstition? The pages you had the previous turn have changed. The book alters the pages each turn. Enemy attacks can be blocked with the defense. Defense shields you from damage, but disappears on your next turn. Recite the page of Delia, which has the defense effect. So this is kind of like Slay the Spire.
Such enchanted words protect from demons, but this protection fades quickly. Now draw up a complete Zagavar.
You may combine several pages into Zagavar. You can currently recite a maximum of 3 pages, as indicated by the empty slots at the top of the screen. The Zagavar consists of orders and keys. You can currently recite a Zagavar consisting of 2 orders and 1 key. You can see the type of the page, order or key, in its upper corner. Alright, so we have 2 of these, and then that one. Oh, wait. How do I didn't realize I could use the black pages. That's what he's going. Okay. Let's see. So, let's remove one of those and do... Actually, what does he attack for? Only 1? So we will do 2 attacks. Okay. I could have done... Well, no, I don't think I had an attack that was a key.
Good job, Vasya. This demon is nearly beaten.
Yes, this game is based on Slavic mythology.
A couple more spells to rid the world of it.
Black Book helps you predict your enemy's actions, study the enemy's intents carefully to upset their plans. Ooh. Deals 3 damage each turn, ignoring that. I mean, this thing is... It's done for, so... excuse me, did we just open a pit to hell?
Hellhound.
Yes, we did. It literally says Gates of Hell.
Well, now, Vasya, answer this maw. You'll be a witch as soon as you return. Well, safe travels.
So casual about it. Just enter this maw to hell. Have fun. Be safe. Okay. Thanks, Grandpa. really sure this was a good idea? Oh. Just a black rift in front of us, okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is that you, Vasilisa?
I'm sorry, who are you?
I should congratulate you. The first seal is open. Only 6 remain.
Are we gonna wind up bringing about the apocalypse?
Oh, but will you be able to open the rest? This is another matter entirely.
Who are you?
What sort of devil are you?
How rude, Vasilisa. I'm your chief advisor. It is I who grants you the powers of a Khaldun.
Okay, so we're a warlock.
We will become better acquainted in time, I presume.
Yeah, let's talk about the wish.
I'm curious. Can the Black Book grant any wish?
Indeed, as legend dictates.
I don't know if I should trust you, though.
Who knows? Perhaps you shall meet your beloved soon. Who is worthy to open the scroll and break its seals? No one in heaven, on earth, or beneath it has ever been able to open the scroll or look upon it. Yet.
Can you tell me more about the seals?
How do I open the seals?
Oh, can't figure it out by yourself, girl. I'm disappointed.
You just said you were my advisor, so can't you advise? Okay, well, that's
When
all.
we return to the land of the living.
Not just yet. Have you forgotten your purpose? I name you a witch. How many demons will you take on for your service?
Huh. You know, yeah, as many as possible. What harm could that be?
Well, I will certainly need the help of demons. So give me as many as possible.
That's the spirit.
You have just committed your first sin. They say that the fate of the Kolden and Witch is to burn in eternal flames with no chance for absolution. Oh boy. The outcome of some events of the game is yours to decide. Your sin counter will change according to your decisions. The number of sins affects your choice of replies as well as possible game endings. They say each person has an angel on their right shoulder and a devil on their left, but to whom you turn your ear is entirely up to you. I was thinking like, ooh, I'm gonna have a bunch of familiars. That's fine. This is fine.
You are still too weak. Soon you will have 3 charts at your command. That's enough for now.
What happens if I hit show hint? Oh, that actually gives the definition of some of these words. A chart. A demon or devil who can serve as a Kolden's familiar. Interesting.
Now go. Perhaps we'll meet again. If you manage to open the seals.
This doesn't feel like a thing that I should be actively doing. My grandfather is an enabler, man.
Well, are you awake? The sun rose while you were coming to. Had to drag you home.
True. True, why not?
I understand it's not easy to pass through the Devil's domain. So, you've seen it?
Huh? Are we home? Seems like it was all a dream. The devil made me a witch.
Well, then it is a good day. What did I tell you? You should have become a witch a long time ago.
He's excited about that. New Belichka?
Well, what's done is done. The legend says that your wish is behind the 7 seals. I could never open the first one.
Could just do a full-on sinful run the first time through.
Here's the second seal. The Aspen one.
How do I open it? Maybe it was the demon at the crossroads that opened the first.
Perhaps. I think that demons do play a part. But what spirit is the Aspen one? I'll have to rack my brain a bit. Maybe there's something in the books? You yourself are a witch now. I knew that you would not let me down.
Why does he want me to be a witch so bad?
The news of your enlightenment has spread already. Must be the Susetkes who told the heads of the families.
Sedko, a house spirit or a hobgoblin, lives under the hearth or in the Golbits, which is cellar.
Now people will come to you for advice. I am old now, not many teeth left. My Koldun powers are waning. Now it is you who will help the people around here. Perhaps you will even find the right demon for your problem. Well, while you were coming to your senses, I've already spoken to most of the visitors. There's only one left. He's waiting behind the door.
Oh, so we get to use our witchy powers to help people out, and they're totally cool with that.
Look around for a start. Your book is over there, on the table. Do you remember how I taught you bookbinding? Afterwards, see to that visitor of yours. Some evil spirit has been giving him trouble. Got it?
Let's talk about the devil real quick.
Have you yourself met this devil?
I was initiated as a Koldun once. I saw this devil, who gave me my charts. I couldn't even lift the first seal. And you, all you needed was one touch, and it's gone already. It seems there is great power within you. Got it?
Alright, let's get to work then.
I got it, Grandpa. Time to get to work.
Look for the spirits around the district. Maybe we'll get lucky with the seals. We should not tarry. Who knows? Perhaps after 40 days have passed, we won't be able to help.
The 40th day, in Eastern Orthodoxy, a traditional memorial service held on the 40th day after the death of the departed, after which his or her soul leaves this world. Huh. Intriguing.
God bless.
Okay. He has an exclamation point, so we're going to talk to old Igor.
So, Vasya, have you taken well to learning the mystical arts? Are you curious enough to learn some more?
Ooh. Vasilisa means empress. Title of the Empress of the Eastern Roman Empire. I did not know that. Fascinating. All this is so fascinating. I love learning new things. Yeah, let's talk about you, Grandpa.
So how did you become a Khaldun, Grandfather?
Ah, that makes sense. Basilios being emperor, and then the Basilissa, yep, being the empress.
I was born in Vilgard, the 6th son of my father, Yevlan Pichurov. It was a big family, not the richest though.
Vilgurt, a large village in the Sheridan district, where you were born and raised by Old Igor. Vilgert means new village in the Komi-Permian language.
When you have so many mouths to feed, it's hard to save money. But we lived well as a family. The house must have been built well. That is to say, I realize this now. Then one year, a seventh brother was born. Timofey he was called. He was a good lad. He grew up, but I didn't look after him well enough. Heavy is this sin of mine. I still feel guilty. Vasya, having chores is a trivial thing. You would do better to protect the ones closest to you, to fight for them. It's knowledge that gives us strength, for we harness their own power against them, with the chores under our control. One day I was looking after Timofey. We were playing with the other children, but I lost my patience with the boy. I cursed him severely, sent him to the Leshi.
Leshi, also known as Vorsa, a Komi word, spirits who are the masters of forests, and sometimes fields and meadows. They control the weather and also animals and evil spirits who inhabit their domain. Hunters and shepherds have to come to an agreement with Leshis and offer them gifts and bargains.
So the Leshi carried him away. We never found Timoshka. He'd vanished. Oh, it's hard to bear these scenes, Vasya. So hard. So I decided to become a Khaldun. I wouldn't let the Dark Ones harm my family ever again. Or so I thought.
Yeah. Would have been nice to have a little bit of that knowledge.
Well, I'll tell the story of how I became a Khaldun later. Ask me tomorrow. It's hard to remember all these things of the past. You'll understand when you're as old as me.
Yeah, I barely remember what I did yesterday.
How can I recognize evil spirits? How can I know when they're before me?
Simple. You've been to the world of the devil, and now you'll see everything for what it is. The only thing is, the darkness will see you too.
When you stare into the darkness stares back.
Demons and spirits will track you down, and as soon as you glance into the darkness, you'll feel their eyes upon you as well. Be strong. Such is our fate. You make your own way.
How's our izba built?
Izba, a traditional Russian countryside dwelling.
It was built long ago. Lots of people have lived here since. More than half a century ago, it seems. All according to old rituals. You know them by now.
New encyclopedia entry.
But I don't remember who built it. My grandfather, I suppose.
No. I have to go, grandfather. We'll talk later.
Ooh, there's a map. We've got items. Our quest log, it looks like. And our knowledge. Black speech. Ooh, that sounds cool. Pages deal 1 more damage. Required level 3. Ooh. Oh, okay. So, black speech, knowledge ability, book handling, and demonology. Oh, man. There's a skill tree. Black book. On this screen, you can change the page composition in the black book. On the right side, you can see the current page composition. On the left side are pages available to you, but not in the current black book composition. You can categorize pages with special filters. You might recognize pages that are currently unavailable as battle or task rewards. Oh, you might receive pages. You can alter the page composition of the book to craft new pages. You need rubles. The Black Book volume has to stay within the limits of a maximum and minimum number of pages. You may also save 3 different sets of pages and change them as needed. In time, you will uncover even more Black Book pages, which are sealed away at the present. You can change the composition of the Black Book at any time except during combat. Good to know. Alright, that's pretty cool. Ah, so this is our encyclopedia, it looks like. Sheridan Uyez was located in the northern part of Perm Gubernaria Finno. I am butchering this. Finno-Ugric beliefs were closely interwoven with those of Christianity, creating a unique cultural blend. The first trade route from Europe to Asia passed through Sheridan, transforming every river, creek, mountain, and hill into a part of European and Asian history. That is really intriguing. Crossroads are one of the key points of travel between the world of the living and the depths of the underworld. It is a place that exists as a boundary between worlds. That is why the heroes of fairy tales often stop at a crossroads. They must choose their path. However, any path they choose leads to the world of unliving. The so-called faraway kingdom. I'm not even going to try that one. It is here that they must battle the serpent, or Cochet, who embodies the undead, as well as overcome other difficult challenges. Okay, that's cool. Let's grab our book. Oh, it just opens up this menu. Minimum 13 pages, maximum 33. So we have orders and keys. Can I add... This is an order. Ah, we have to buy them. Never mind. Not enough rubles. Alright. Let's check out these visitors. Yeah. I knew I liked this game when I played it during the demo, and I just never... After I purchased it, when it had its full release, I just never got around to playing it, so...
God bless Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Fyodorovna.
God bless.
I come bearing gifts. Some flour for your household. Please, hear me out. I won't waste your time. I'll tell you straight away. Something terrible is happening at the mill. We were working in the night, when suddenly we heard some strange sounds, and a shadow began to darken in one of the corners. Such a deep blackness. We ran for our lives. You are known for your knowledge in these matters. What should I do now?
During the night at the windmill, he heard some strange sounds and saw some strange shifting shadows. What could be behind such emanations?
Peasants, spirits, and fiends will all seek your advice and help in affairs of witchery. After all, you are a knower. If you answer a knowledgeability question correctly, you will receive an experience reward. Sometimes your answers will influence in-game events. To recognize the correct answer, you will have to carefully study your surroundings and the onomasticon, which you can open at any moment from your menu. You can also receive a hint by pressing your knowledge button. However, you will only get half the experience. I mean, I would assume this would be demons, but... Okay, so that button activated that, which show hint the windmill stands at the border between the worlds. Who knows what turns its grindstones? Perhaps otherworldly creatures. It's not by coincidence that the miller happens to be a Koldun, though he is not as powerful as old Igor. So, yeah, I'm guessing demons based off of that.
Why do you work at night?
I could have gotten plus 50.
Demons are at work.
Jesus Christ.
Well, how do you think the millstones turn? Not by the wind alone, obviously. It's forbidden to work a windmill after nightfall.
What do we do now? I did everything right when I built it. Please, help me. I have this old item that you might find useful.
You'd better cough it up if we help you. All right, Vasha. Look into what's going on with that place. The demon there may be of use to us, you know?
I'll find out what's going on with your chort.
Alright.
Oh, thank you. I was told you wouldn't let me down. Goodbye for now.
Hey, it was great seeing you, Tony. Thanks for stopping by. You also have a good one. Yeah, old Igor was like, yeah, you're definitely gonna pay us.
He's not your average miller. Usually they consort with a leshy, but this miller has some short. Well, I'll study these seals while you're off dealing with the mill. And to make your trip a bit easier, take this herb. It is called an Adam's Head. It will heal you up if anything goes sideways. Time for you to be on your way. Evil spirits won't quell themselves. Well, you get all that? Wanna ask anything else?
No, I think we got it. I think we're good. We'll
Got
just
it,
head out.
Grandfather. It's time to go. See you tomorrow.
Ah, wait. One more thing. I've sent a chort to Kusheva village. He must have cursed someone. Go there and fix it. You'll earn some money in process.
You're making me clean up after your own messes now.
All right, Grandpa.
Alright, you are now on your travel map. Every night it will display different locations. You may go on your way only after you speak to all of your visitors. You can visit any available location, however, your health recovers only after you accomplish your task and return to the Izba. Your goal, visit your main task location. However, you can't reach it without visiting all of the other locations along the way. The game autosaves each time the location changes. You can also save your progress manually, in which case the game will save as soon as you enter a new location. Yeah, create a problem, solve a problem. That's how you profit. Definitely seems to be the way. You can open the map by clicking on your present location. We wish you the best of luck exploring the northern lands of Sheridan Uyez. Alright, so where is my optional? This way it looks like. Yeah, we're gonna do the optional stuff first. So we're gonna go to this mansion, not far from Kamgor, a rich peasant named Mogilevsky built his mansion. Let's go. There's no way. Definitely did not pronounce that.
By the village houses. At least you thought you were being stealthy. You hear a familiar voice calling out from one of the windows overhanging the street.
Washa, wait! I have business with you. Hush! We'd better whisper. I've got this neighbor and I hate her guts.
Mogilevsky? Probably. That's probably right.
So curse her a bit, will you? Here's a killer curse or something. Not a strong one. I've got a gift ready for you.
Hey, I hate my neighbor. Can you curse her for me? Oh my god. I mean, he's willing to pay. Grandpa didn't say anything about only using our powers for good. Right, and he seems to be running a business here. So... You know what? Sure, you're gonna pay. Let's do it.
Very well. I'll do it. Just well up by tomorrow, you'll see.
You read a simple curse and take your well-earned reward.
And there's a sin. Oh my gosh. It's just a mild curse. It's fine. Alright, let's go to the village.
You notice a noisy family gathering in front of one of the houses. It's unusual to see an entire family out on the street at this hour. Strange, muffled sounds are coming from inside their house. Falling cutlery, furniture, moving around.
Good evening to you, Vasilisa. God himself has sent you to us tonight. Everything has been turned upside down in our house. The enemy of man is haunting our house. The devil himself is here. Everyone is scared senseless.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Zona. God sent a witch. This is very intriguing, like, combination of religion here, because instead of hating witches and, oh, they're sinners and evil because they, interact with the devil and everything, like, they're okay with it? But then they think that the devil is here in the house, but it's like, we literally went and saw a devil at least.
How did it manage to get in here? It's no simple matter for a chort to get inside a human dwelling. What did you do yesterday?
Yeah, fighting fire with fire.
We just had some tea. Natalia likes it a lot. She's quite fond of tea. Then we prayed and went to sleep. And in the middle of the night, it all started.
Okay, we got a new encyclopedia entry.
Tea time turned into a chort invasion. I wonder why these demons appeared in the first place.
So let's check out. It's gotta be something with that tea time and praying. Ritual behavior. Ritual or behavior reinforced by custom is inseparable from mythology. It is often believed that specific events are a consequence of another. For instance, a peasant suffering misfortune after forgetting to cross himself is perceived as being punished for not observing a ritual. This has resulted in all sorts of popular beliefs. Dishes not locked away at night or crossed become a refuge for evil spirits. A sick child or a changeling needs to be thrown across the threshold of a house inhabited by spirits who were lured there by the killing of a rooster during its construction. After some time, the underlying reason for a ritual becomes forgotten, leaving behind only the ritual itself. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's... So it has something to do with the rituals. I'm gonna say forgot to cross the tableware since that was brought up in that I read.
And did you make the sign of the
Hey.
cross over the samovar? That must be it. We didn't mark the samovar with a cross. You must do this. And please remember next time. You are such a great knower, Vasya.
Yeah. Knower, someone with a vast amount of knowledge who might also be a Kolden or a witch.
Please, won't you help us? Don't leave us this way.
Yeah, I'll help you.
Oh, very well. I will help you. It's no good sleeping on the street, is it? Thank you, Vasilisa. Have some milk for you, Johnny.
You come inside the Izba. Everything is in complete disarray. The Chorts have certainly had their way here. You make the sign of the cross and take a couple of careful steps deeper inside.
Let's do a little exploring before we approach.
The demons have made a mess. They threw the dishes and cooking pots around, but luckily, the brass utensils seem to be intact. The most damaged part is the shrine in the corner. The icon cases are damaged, and the candles are broken.
Let's check our new encyclopedia entry. Red Corner. The Red Corner is one of the most important and mystical places in an Izba. It is similar in importance to the hearth, since it plays a central role in the home. It is most commonly in the right-hand corner of an izba, across from the door, even in some northern Russian traditions, where a porch is situated in an unusual manner. Most likely, ancestral idols were once placed atop these shrines. Following the arrival of Christianity, it became home to the icons of the saints. The other name for the red corner is Bonitsa, which means a god's place, and it always housed a small icon lamp. The head of the family sat in this corner and oversaw holiday feasts. Additionally, before the funeral, the deceased body of the family head was placed on a table with his head below the red corner. When entering an izba, a visitor would make the sign of the cross over himself while looking at the red corner, even if there were no icons present. Okay, let's approach the samovar.
You approach the overturned samovar. Suddenly, it shakes and starts to move, and red eyes light up the darkened room. A demon is here.
Let's prepare to fight. Ooh, there's 2 of them. Okay, one's gonna defend for 5, one's gonna attack for 4. So what have we got? I can heal, and that's about it. Okay, well, I get to go first, so I feel like healing is kind of a waste. We're gonna use... Oh. Yeah, we're gonna attack you with that because you have armor. You've just added a page that contains a status effect to your Zagavar. Status effects usually reduce their value each turn. Carefully choose the right moment and the right place in a Zagavar for pages with status effects. Ah, okay. I see. Each turn ignoring that. So then we're gonna do regular attack on you, and there we go. Let's do it. We're gonna take some damage, but it'll be fine. Whoa, that movement. That was creepy looking. Maybe I should have saved this game for Spooktober. Okay, let's see. So this is a key. We're gonna get attacked for 3. What's bless? Increases the attack of each page for 2 turns. That sounds nice. I'm gonna use that. The well-versed. And let's go ahead and apply waste to that one again. Oh, wait. That was... What did I just do? No? Yeah, we're good? I think we're good. I probably should have done an attack since I just blessed. 1 point of damage, not bad. So we will attack you. And I think that'll be the end. Ouch. Okay, not the end. I apparently can't math. Hey, choose a new page. So, gesture does not use word slots of Zagavar. Ooh, all enemies. Or firm. The page remains active for 1 turn and affects other pages, such as well-versed. I'm gonna do this 3 attack against all enemies.
The elders of the family bow to you and thank you for helping them. They also give thanks to God for bringing you here. The girl, Aksenia, assures you that from now on every jar in the house will be crossed.
Okay. So now let's head on back to the old riverbed. At one time, the Kolva flowed through here. Now this place is a swamp. Bummer. Are there valuables to get?
The silver glow of the moon catches glimpses of the foul water. The chilled northern night air is split by dull croaks coming from the swamp.
We can go closer, draw a circle, or walk around. I think maybe we draw a circle of protection before we go into the swamp.
You quickly draw a circle on the soft swamp soil and light the candles. A moment passes, then another. Finally, a demon appears and lunges at your defensive circle.
Hey, I feel like that was a good call. Let's prepare to fight. Okay, it's gonna attack us for 3. So let us do... Oh, perfect. We're gonna do these 2 attacks, and then a defense. Alright. Ooh, we're gonna attack for 6 now. We will do that. Actually, hold on. We're gonna remove that. We're gonna do bless first. And attack. And then another defense. I think we'll take a little bit of damage, but it shouldn't be bad. And we should be able to finish him off. Yeah. And we get another new page. Okay. 4 attack. Amplifies by 1 for every other page of the same color. Ooh. So this, again, remains active for 3 turns. I don't really know what the lock does. Page remains active for 1 turn and affects other pages. The page effect amplifies by 1 for every other page of the same color. I'm gonna give this a try. I don't know if that's any good. We'll find out. Before we continue on, let's take a look at our knowledge. What do we have here? So it looks like we can learn some things. Ooh, shop price is reduced. Increases the number of items that can be used per turn by 1. Aw, visiting peasants bring 10 more rubles in gifts. Not enough skill points. Oh, do I not have any skill points yet? Never mind, I lied. Those are the types of pages we have. Okay. I see. I see. Let's look at our book. We have 15 pages. So let's see. How can we filter? The controls are a little wonky. For a controller. Whoops. So can I add any more of these, or they're already in? Okay, I see. Can't add any more pages because we're not at home to buy any more pages, I think. Yeah, I have no idea. It does look like teeth, doesn't it? Do witches collect teeth? Is that maybe why? Okay. Moving on, we could go to the woods. You can find mushrooms upon mushrooms here. Hey, let's go and see if we can find any mushrooms. Might be able to use them for
Standing
something.
amidst the black wooden figures, you hear a rustle in the trees. You read the protective spells, but out comes a person, not a demon. An ancient woman dressed in old clothes. It would seem you have come across a beggar.
Ancient woman in old clothes looking like a beggar. I am guessing this is possibly another witch. So I'm gonna greet them. I'm gonna be kind.
Oh, a witch, a witch. I can smell your kind from a mile away.
Ha! Yeah, it could be Baba Yaga as well.
Can you spare a few coins?
Still gonna be kind.
You don't need much to get by. A person is only as good as they are charitable.
Yeah, we're gonna give you some alms. It's only 2 rubles.
Here you are. Don't forget me in your prayers.
Thank you. I'll pray for your lost soul. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. A healing herb.
Hey. Alright, got some herbs. Let's go to this forest. It has a master. Every forest does.
Near the forest's edge, you see a white towel on an old stump. Someone has left a bottle of milk and some piragi. Near these gifts is a birch charter. Peasants from Bigici village are asking the Leshi to take care of their cattle.
I always thought it was pronounced pierogi. And that pierogi is very good. Okay, let's see. Near these gifts is a birch charter. Peasants are asking Leshi to take care of their cattle. I don't think we should mess with any of this. We're just gonna leave that as it
You
is.
decide to leave the sacrifice to the Leshi untouched. This is Bigici's folk business, not yours.
Oh, more places to go. This ravine is famous among Sheridan's herbalists. It said you can find a lot of good herbs there. Only if you're an expert in this, of course. Let's do it. We're gonna take forever to get to our main goal.
While traveling through the woods, you stumble upon a snake's nest. Baby snakes are still inside their eggs. Fortunately, the mother snake does not seem to be around. You make a small wall of stones around the nest and wait for the larger snake to come back. The mother snake soon returns. Seeing the barrier, she fruitlessly tries to get past, but soon leaves.
Why have we done this?
Some time passes, and the snake comes back with a bunch of grass in its mouth. The snake touches the grassy mass to the stone barrier, and the wall instantly collapses. The snake is reunited with its nest. You quickly grab the grass before the snake hides it. It smells of rust. The only noticeable thing about it is the cross shape made by 4 leaves. Fortune has smiled upon you. You have found a break herb, a bundle of aromatic weeds that opens locks and barriers.
Alright, use the snake to get some herbs.
You take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
I've seen the break herb once or twice. The door was locked by accident, so a knower came to help and opened it with the break herb. That was cool lore. Alright, we're going to go to Kachiva Lake? Kachiva Lake? They say 2 men drowned in it this year. Must be quite an unsafe place at night.
On a hillside near Kacheva Lake, you see 2 silhouettes. One is combing the other's long hair. There is something strange in his uneven movements. Something that gives you shivers.
Yeah, let's maybe read a
The
prayer.
black figures disappear as soon as you recite the name of God.
I should have fought them. It's fine, maybe we don't need to fight everything. This river flows through the Palyad Ridge. Someone in Pokcha village told me that this river was formed from the tears of Palyad. Sounds like a tall tale.
Gloomy windmill arms creak in the distance, parting the pre-dawn fog. The shadow of an owl passes overhead. It crosses your path, a bad omen, since man's path and man's destiny are as one. Yet, could it be it was trying to point you somewhere?
A bad omen, but it could be pointing us somewhere. Owls are usually the symbol of knowledge. Yeah, not everything has to be hack and slash. It's fine. Let's follow the owl.
Suddenly, you come upon a swamp and stop at its border. It is dangerous to continue onward. You turn to go back and notice a devil's finger beneath your feet.
Let's take it. Devil's finger. Devils periodically shed their claws so that new ones can grow sharper and stronger. Their discarded fingers turn to stone and have healing properties. Very nice. Mexican folklore owls are witches transformed. That's super neat. So we have a couple other places we can go, and then we can hit up the windmill. So let's go ahead and go to this ravine. It is said that the Chid lived here, a dangerous and unholy place. The ravines are death traps at night. Falling into one will surely leave you crippled. I'm sure nothing will go wrong going here instead of the windmill.
You meet 2 travelers from Bigichi village who are on their way to the fields. The 3 of you continue on your journey together. Near the mouth of a chasm, one of them jokingly tries to shove you into the pit.
No. You don't do that. I'm gonna hit the peasant.
You strike the peasant backhanded. As you glare at your 2 traveling companions, they transform into black, shadow-cloaked demons.
They turn into owls to spy on their enemies. I have heard of, like, skin changer lore where, like, you know, put on skin of other people or animals and then you become them. God, I love mythology. That stuff's so fascinating. Alright, let's fight. Ravine demons. What does that mean? What is that? Okay, recitation time. Number of turns until recitation is complete. Oh my god, that's gonna do 15 damage. This might have been a mistake. I can see owls being harbingers of death. They are silent killers, fast hunters. Okay, we gotta take this dude out fast. So... let's go ahead. We don't have a bless or anything. I'm gonna focus on you. That's 8 damage. And I think I want to block those 2 points that come in just in case he gets that. Oh, that 15 will kill me. It'll be fine. We're fine here. This will be fine. 3 damage to all. Heck yes. Don't have much in the way of attacks right now, which kind of sucks. Okay, it's got 5 health left. Ah! I need more attacks in my book. Crap. Okay, we're gonna do that. Actually, I might just offend this whole time. Of course, Bless is up now. I'm definitely going to want to heal up a point if I can. Two turns. Sure. I don't know. We'll give this a try. I should survive, but I'm definitely going to take quite a bit of damage. Okay, yeah, that increased my healing done on myself. Okay, we're good. We got this. Hold on. Yeah, that'll... Oh, that won't kill him. We're gonna take that out. We're gonna... What is that? Remove positive status. Okay. And we're definitely gonna heal. Okay, that one's down. Get a little bit of health back. And we don't have a positive status for you to remove anymore. Ooh, what's this? Oh, okay, that's the firm card. You're gonna do 2 points of damage, so I'm gonna go ahead and have that. We will use waste and 3 attack. Okay. You only have 4 left. So then you should be dead. Choose a new page. Removes positive status. Increases the number of orders in the book in the next round by 1. That sounds good. That means more choices. Okay, can we do a little bit of healing outside of combat? Yes. There we go. Okay. Babushka! Let's go to Todd's Forest. Probably lived here at one time, as the forest name would suggest. Old Chud bronze plaques aren't hard to find around here. To come across one, however, is a bad omen. After all, they weren't made by Christian hands.
You walk around the windmill and approach the Chud forest. The grim silence envelops you. The only sound you hear is of the fir branches, whispering in the morning fog. Suddenly, you see a swarm of chorts flying out of the side of the building, gleefully throwing around pieces of the windmill's wooden machinery.
Oh. I think I'm gonna check the debris.
The short swarm dives into the gloom with a chorus of angry screams. As the forest sinks into silence, you inspect the windmill's debris. Among some wooden logs and mechanical parts, you find a small sack of flour and pick it up.
Hey, got some more rubles. Alright, hopefully you didn't need any of that for the windmill. Here we go. Stands at the border of worlds between the village and the forest. It is said that the miller is a Colding himself. Yeah, okay, so same description.
The spruce branches part, and an old mill stands before you. This place is filled with legends and stories from the surrounding villages. Those who visited this place at dusk, or worse, at night, speak of dark phantoms in the windows of the mill, of sudden gusts of wind and other devilry. It is what they call a bad place.
Okay, we'll look around. Yep. I will take some herbs from outside. Anything else of interest out here? Tail pole.
It's a carrier log. It's used to turn the mill. The old wood creaks in the wind. You can climb inside using a log. There is a small hole in the wall.
We're not going to do that yet. We'll inspect.
The old windmill is creaking from the cold wind. It is not so often that you see this kind of mill in Cirden Uyezd.
Encyclopedia entry. In Perm, windmills are rarer sights than water mills. This is because it is harder to catch the wind than it is to harness the power of running water. Often, windmills were built with a moving roof that was operated with a special lever. The wind could be caught just so that the wind blades could begin moving with optimal efficiency. The most effective kind of wind was not the strongest wind, but moderate wind. Before the revolution, blades were fitted with a special fabric. They were later fitted with plywood. Okay, let's go back. We're gonna keep looking around outside before trying to go in. What is over here? Backyard.
It's hard to see anything in the dark gloom of the night. Nevertheless, you feel your eyes getting used to the darkness. The black book may be aiding you. Amidst the thick grass, you spot an old axe, its blade covered with rust.
We're getting dark vision. Let's go ahead and take the axe. This axe might fall apart any moment, but it should be good enough for at least one more strike. Okay. Let's check the door.
It's obvious the mill is old. Some wood has rotted through, making more windows. You approach and try to open the door. It's closed. The lock is as old as the mill. One good strike with something heavy, and it will break.
Ah, we can break the lock with the axe. We can go back and crawl through the back. We can use our break herb. I think I'm just going to break it with the axe. It seems like that's what that was there for.
The axe will help, but probably break in the process. It is quite old. You swing and strike the lock. With a clang, it breaks and flies off the door.
Sorry, you're gonna have to get yourself a new lock. I didn't want to climb through a tiny hole. What have we got? What have we got? We have wheel.
Some kind of will has been placed here by the miller.
I see eyes in the back there. I mean, it's only good for one hit.
The grindstones are still, but the blades of the mill are turning.
Who knows when I'll find another one of those herbs. Oh, yeah, compared to the lock. Okay, so the mill is rotating, but the grindstones aren't doing anything. To the second floor! We have a chest.
This chest is for various tools used at the mill. Nothing interesting.
A locker.
You study the cabinet. Among various krinkas, old pots, and birch bark containers, you find a sack with silver rubles. It might be of some use to you.
Let's see what krinkas is. A tall earthen vessel used to hold milk or other dairy products. Silver rubles. Silver seems magical, right? We'll take
If you
this.
choose to take the money, the miller will hardly miss it.
Yep. That's what I figured. We got another sin. 5 more rubles. It's fine. It's fine. We're out here risking our life for these things. There's a rift. An herb. Another Adam's head. Let's check out the
A
rift.
broken block of wood is near the wall. It seems to be part of the windmill's mechanism and the reason why the grindstones are standing still. Through a hole in the wall, you see the woods of Chirkin.
Okay, Cheriton, city in the north of Perm province. They say long ago here lived white-eyed chewed people. Even today, people find idols in their fields. On their fields. Lots of churches also. This place is as if enchanted. Alright, let's peer outside. Eh. Whoa. Hello. Who are you?
I expected to see a wretched old man, not a beautiful maiden.
13th brother.
Why are you here, then?
Well, we are here because of the miller.
Well, what do you want with the windmill then?
Haven't you figured it out? Perhaps I was wrong about you. I thought of you to be a strong witch, a master of wit, deduction, and intellect, one endowed with knowledge that others do not possess. I guess not.
Okay, maybe I should have asked the very first thing.
The windmill is possessed. But is the demon's presence here as spontaneous as it appears to be? I must think about why he's here in the first place.
I should ask the first question. Okay, let's see. Ritual behavior. I feel like I might be missing something. Here's a story about a miller, the mill that stood still. Man from Vyatka once lived in our village. He would tell us stories. One involved a miller that had to make offerings to a shashiga, or else she would prevent the mill's mechanism from turning. As an offering, he gave part of his stores of flour, grain, and breadcrumbs. On one occasion, he forgot and offered nothing. Sure enough, the windmill ground to a halt. When the man went to investigate inside the mill, there was the shashiga sitting on the grinder, threatening him with her finger outstretched. She suddenly vanished. The miller gathered some tobacco and threw it at the shadows in the corners of the mill at midnight. The windmill started to turn again, and the shashiga stopped causing mischief. Okay. So... why is he here in the first place? I honestly have no idea. Yeah, the miller's cursing?
The miller's curses
Ugh.
invoke the devil. This piques your interest.
Nope.
The swearing of mortals is so unsophisticated, and I must admit, I do not like it. But I'm not here because of that. I always have been and always always will be here. They summoned me with a blood sacrifice when the mill was built. I'm bound to this place with my death in this world and my birth in the next. Enough, evil sorceress. It is time to meet your demise. I will bring you into the even dark realm of shadow and extinguish the candle of your life.
So I probably should have talked a little bit more before telling him I was here because of the Miller stuff.
And soon you will visit the fries of hell.
There is yet to be such a Khaldun who can outmatch the 13th brother.
Challenge accepted. Okay, alright, so what do we get? He's gonna do 10 damage. Oh. And he has 50 health. Okay, yeah, this might be not good. We're gonna definitely apply waste, and I'm gonna do a defense, and probably I want to heal up, but I'm gonna take damage. It's only 2 points of damage. Oh, and then that'll negate any healing that I do. So we'll just defend. I know I didn't alter my book. It'll be fine. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Alright. What else? So we've got some defense and heal. Okay, so I do want to do a defense because that will buff my heal a little bit, and then we're just gonna do an attack. Still gonna take like 5 points of damage. Yep. Okay, increase the number of orders in the next book in the next round by 1, and I'll heal. So let's get that key in, and we're gonna apply waste again.
You are so arrogant. Do you really think you can defeat this ancient spirit?
Yes, my book will help me.
This can't be.
Okay, he's gonna defend for 13. So let's maybe do a little bit of healing. Plenish for 5. We're gonna go ahead and use... He's not gonna attack us, so we don't have to really defend, but there is Bless. We're gonna increase our attack, we're gonna use that, and then we're gonna put that in as our key. Okay, he is defending and is planning on attacking for 10 damage again. So let us do this. That's 8 that we're going to block, so we'll take 2 points of damage. We should definitely do an attack, but I'm going to go ahead and eliminate his armor, because I would like to take him out as fast as I can.
The book. It is a legendary artifact. I never gave up before, and I'm not going to now.
Okay, he's down to 14 health. What is he gonna do? Attack seal a random page. So he's gonna be sealing pages for 6 turns. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so he's not gonna do any damage to us this next turn. So let's go ahead and get definitely waste back on him. Do that, and yeah, we'll heal for 1 point. Okay, good. We didn't pull a sealed page. So yeah, he's gonna attack for 10. 6, 9, let's see. So I think after my waste triggers on him, he will have only 3 health left. So let's make sure we finish this. At least I hope I did that right. And you die? You die. Yeah! Got him. We completed the prologue. Okay, let's see. Increases the number of keys in the book by the next round by 1. Does not use word slots of Zagavar. So I think I can just use that without it taking up any slots. Piety increases defense value in pages for 3 turns. And it remains active for 1 turn. That seems pretty good. This is a free damage, though, I think. Let's try it. Hey, we gain a level in grown power. Yeah, this is a little rough compared to the other combat we've been in. You are now in the skills section of the menu. Here you can unlock new magic abilities. You can visit this section through menu at any time. With each level, you increase your health and gain knowledge points, which are necessary to unlock new abilities. As you increase your level, more and more demons will join your swarm. Some abilities unlock automatically at the moment of obtaining a certain level. Oh, okay. These are the ones that will unlock automatically. Cool, 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 cool. Golden's trick, allowing to change 1 card with a trump one. Active slots, shop prices reduced, number of items that can be used per turn by 1. This might actually be good, but this will get us more money. Draw an additional order page each turn. Key page. Page creation cost is reduced by 20. Chort spring, 5 more rubles on job completion. You can send 1 chort on a meaningless job. And chort specialties and job types are visible. We don't have any chorts yet. So I think I'm gonna do one of the other ones. Ugh. I think we're gonna do more rubles for now. So we're gonna learn that. Plus 666 experience. Fantastic.
The 13th brother disappears into a burst of black flame. It seems that the air has changed, and it is easier to breathe. Soon, the Chorts will return and resume their work. The dark promise is still upheld. However, it is uncertain when they will start asking for sacrifices again. In any case, this is for the miller to worry about.
Ooh, I think that Balichka is, like, these stories. Not those stories. It was, yeah, because here's the encyclopedia, and then I think these are the Balichkas. So the demons at the mill. Not long ago, there was a rich man who lived in the village. He had a watermill. One day he fell ill and found himself at death's door. He told his worker, "Gather 3 horses and take me to the mill, for I will die today." The assistant did as he was told. As he was riding home, he thought to himself, how did my master know that he would die today? He called his horses to a stop and rode back to the mill. When he arrived, he peered quietly through the window. What did he see but his master just sitting there, crying bitterly? Just then, a trapdoor to the cellar opened and several devils emerged. They tore the master's skin open and ate his flesh. Then one of the devils possessed the miller by crawling into the skin that was left over. Jeez. Okay. Chapter 1. How to Kidnap from Abanya.
And then he disappeared. He won't be interfering with work at the windmill anymore.
Well done, Basha. I didn't doubt for a minute that you'd take care of the demon. Well, while you were gone, I had some thoughts about the seals. Every single piece has its meaning, and every seal requires a demon. The second one is the Aspen one. We'll have to think what to do next.
Seal of Asp.
The first seal was opened by touch, and that was all. How do I open the second?
Well, not by simply touching the asp, that's for sure. I think we need evil spirits. So we'll find the Aspen demons.
Where do you think we can find them, Grandfather?
I don't know yet. I'll have to think on it. Go deal with the things you can at the moment, and let me think.
Okay, what about the other seals?
Can't we open the others right away?
I doubt that, but who knows? Look around a bit and maybe you'll fortune upon the right chart.
Alright, let's get to work.
Time to get to work then.
Hello.
The shorts are back.
New encyclopedia entry. Koldun Familiars. After his initiation, a Koldun receives not only the knowledge and power of a sorcerer, he also receives his familiars, imps, known as Bes or Chort. To the uninitiated, these demons appear in many different forms, as stained glass, bugs, or other insects. They can also appear as little human-like creatures, with the body of a man, the head of a mouse, the arms of a frog. Okay. Familiars can be werewolves, cursed men, heretics, the unholy dead, or kikimoras. In the forest, a koldun can be aided by werewolves and wedding guests that have been transformed into bears. Werewolves can be distinguished from regular wolves by their eyes, which burn red. A koldun's imp familiars must always be occupied by work, or else they will cast curses on people or animals. This is why the koldun, to keep them busy, sends his familiars to make ropes out of the sand, count the leaves of the trees, or empty the sea with a teaspoon. Gotta keep them under control or they'll get into mischief. Oh, old Igor has passed on to his pesters full of chorts. You now have a number of chorts yearning for mischief. Be careful, idle chorts torment their koldun masters. It takes time for chorts to do their job, a day or more. Each location has a specific type of job: hunger, strife, corruption, etc. Each chort has a job preference. You can discover it by learning a specific skill. I probably should have taken that skill. I didn't realize I was going to get chorts right away. Chorts perform better with their job of choice and worse with the ones they hate. In order for chorts not to torment you and steal your health, don't forget to give them jobs every morning. Cool. Okay. Cause a horse to be stubborn. Oh, man. Steal a cow from the herd. So it seems like we do want to collect sin, because these are going to be giving us sin. Send rats. Summon a thunderstorm. Fly as a fiery snake. Or blind people. Oh my god. Fat Ivashka likes it when children starve. Oh. Maybe you'll be fine stealing a cow from a herd then. Igor, yep, always leaving me hanging. He's like, these are your problems now. Okay, we're gonna send you there. Frider One Eye lost his eye in a bet with this sinful lot who accepted bribes. Now hates people even more. And Matvey, an Oprinchik during the reign of Ivan the Terrible, Matvey is now a fiend. No idea what jobs you guys are gonna like. I'm gonna have somebody summon a thunderstorm, though. I don't think a thunderstorm is that bad. So it seems like not only will they take health, like the one that I already assigned will take health. This one, if I don't assign him, is going to have my defense pages give less defense. And Fyodor One Eye will do -1 damage for pages in my book that inflict damage. So, yeah, maybe asking for a lot of chorts wasn't a great idea. I was like, oh, familiars. This is fine, but we just send them out to do bad things. Yeah, so we're gonna have... Oh, wow, you will give more. You'll take longer and give more sin. I'm gonna send you so I don't have to worry about you. Yeah, if you don't assign them, they'll do bad things to you instead of the populace. Let's go ahead and blind some people, I guess. It's like, yeah, sure, we're gonna help the villagers, but we're gonna send our chorts out to make their lives hell. And that's why the villagers come to me. We are just creating problems for us to solve for profit. Oh, no. Oh, okay, so we have these items equipped. I see. I see what's happening.
I sent them to perform an arduous task. That's why they weren't around.
Now I should give them tasks?
Well, what did you expect? You knew what you signed up for.
Not really, Grandpa. I didn't, anyways.
Everything has a price. Especially wishes. If you don't want them to torture you, send them to curse people.
God.
That's the life of a Khaldun for you.
And if I don't want to curse anyone?
Then suffer. These demons won't leave you alone.
Okay, so we either collect sin from cursing others or we suffer the penalties throughout the day to not collect any more sin. But you know what? I'm gonna embrace sin. We're gonna embrace it.
I've seen them before in your bestiary. Not often, though.
Now you will see them plenty. You can observe our entire gubernia in your bestiary. In the end, you decide what you do with those chorts of yours.
Gubernaria. A major administrative subdivision of the Russian Empire. Oh, okay.
God help us.
Definitely a sin run. Yeah, God help us. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for putting this on me, and I didn't even know.
The moment I became a Khaldun, I saw the Uyezd in a completely different light. There is no such place where a demon wouldn't hide. You just noticed your own chorts are also a giant pain.
Yes, thank you for that. Alright, let's talk about Old Eeyore a little more.
How did you come to be a Khaldun, Grandpa?
Well, told you the other day about the demon stealing Timothy. That's the reason for it. Fighting the pointy-tailed. I heard once that shepherds are no worse. So I became a shepherd boy. Helped Prokopy, the holy fool. I shouldn't mention him at night. Knew his way around the forest, that one, and how to find lost cattle. So I studied under him. Anyway, it's a long story. I'll tell you later how I received my knowledge. It's not like I got it from him anyway. Had to bust my butt. In any case, see how I managed to teach you. Appreciate that.
Okay, let's talk about this person that he said you shouldn't mention his name at
I
night.
do, Grandpa. What kind of man was he, that Prokopy?
Not a kind man at all, but of great knowledge. Cursed a lot of people. Practically earned a living that way.
Oh, so you mean like we're doing?
Nearly cursed me once.
Yeah, exactly. Cattle he sent a chart to lose. That's how he was able to find them.
Are shepherds really knowers?
What makes you think they aren't? Why don't you try finding all the cattle in the forest without a demon's help?
You sure you didn't have a demon's help?
One has to know how to ask the old man of the forest for help. And in case a demon steals a cow or something, you have to be able to get it back.
Ironic that we're talking about this when that's like exactly what I sent a chart to do, is to steal cattle.
You'll have to learn. What did you think? Shepherds lie on their backs all day. You wish.
Okay, demons at the windmill. Let's talk about those.
Demons are the one turning the grindstones at the mill.
Well, the miller won't turn them, that's for sure.
Can't the wind spin them? Do you have to use demons everywhere? It's dangerous, and a sin to boot.
Well, what did you expect? It will soon be the 20th century.
I don't think I should be talking about how it's sinful to use them, considering right now.
The demons might make it easier. If they can start making flour, who knows? Maybe we can teach them to reap, too. You've heard of steam engines, huh? I think there's a steam chart inside, like the one you can find in a samovar.
And your own charts.
How did you manage your own chores?
Nothing to it, really. Just give them something to do. The only thing is they can't manage every task well. Their job is to wreak havoc. They don't like any other sort.
We got a new Bellichica. I can't pronounce it. Little man. Once we asked a Koldun to show us his imps. He was nice and drunk. It was around Meslenitsa time. He waved at us. I'll show you, but don't be frightened. Each had on blue short pants and red shirts. They stood in a line like little men, about 70 centimeters tall. They didn't walk, but hopped about. And when the Koldun gave an order, the wind started to howl. I'll send them to the forest to count the needles on the pines, and when they're needed, I'll call out and the wind will blow them back to me. He sighed bitterly. The imps ask incessantly for work. What work? It's absurd. Once I took them to mow. Come the next morning, the grass was waist high again. Their true calling is to cast curses on people, but the more you curse, the more imps you get. It's torture. Oh boy, I think I'm in trouble. Hypocrisy and contradiction is a rampart, makes the world very gray. That is correct, Zonam. The world is very gray. Why can't I just tell them to count pine needles instead of, like, what I sent them to do? Because that doesn't seem like I would collect sin. Okay, let's check out our book. So we have 17 pages right now. We can add some more, it looks like, by spending some rubles. I knew what you meant by rampant. So I think... Let's see, how many do we have of orders? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 orders, and only 5 keys. We have 1, 2, 5, kind of 5 to 7 orders that will do damage. Waste doesn't do damage right away, but it will. So I think I'm gonna do a couple more attacks. I think we should get another key tongue in there for 18 rubles. Yeah, let's do this well-versed Keela. And I think maybe that's all we do for now. Yeah, let's do one more. I'm really bad at, like, deck builders, so I'm, like, probably just threw off the balance of the book horribly just by adding those. And now I'm never gonna get any defense when I need it. How much you want to bet? Okay, visitors. We've got 4 of them. Yeah, we'll definitely find out.
It's me again.
Oh boy, the miller. What brings you back?
Came to give my thanks. The spirits have stopped haunting us.
Oh, good.
Here's what I promised.
Antique mortar. By the looks of it, the miller inherited this mortar. It's far too old of a thing to not be enchanted. Herbs and healing zagavors restore +1 health. Heck yeah. So we can have that equipped to us. It probably already will be. Yes. Okay. Awesome.
The spirits, however, took the money I saved for my grandson's books.
Ooh. That was us.
Well, it is what it is.
Yep. Totally the spirits. Absolutely the spirits.
Visor, hi.
Oh, it's you. I cursed the one lady for you. It's fine. We're gonna use demons for all the hard labor. It's fine.
She swelled up, just like you said. You were nowhere for sure. Here, a gift from our household. Well, see you.
Yeah, just like AI. It's fine. Oh, wow, you're fancy.
Well, and live long.
Nikolai?
My godmother sends a jug of milk and sends her regards.
Thank you.
Oля, is that you?
Hello, old Igor.
Kolia, so Nikolia.
So, you're back.
Yeah, it's been at least a week.
You sure have grown tall. How tall are you, exactly? 12 vershoks?
Vershoks. An archaic Russian unit of length equal to approximately 4.4 centimeters. The saying that a man is 12 vershoks high means that his height is 2 arshins and 12 vershoks, which is about 2 meters.
Well,
So 6 feet?
What brings you here?
Or thereabouts, because isn't a meter, like, you know? Isn't it? Yeah, okay, so 6.5. Because a meter is about 3 feet, so 2 meters is about 6 feet. I'm rounding because, you know, I'm bad. I definitely only know feet in inches.
I heard about your man, Vasilisa. It's hard to lose loved ones, I know.
Yep, freedom units.
However, I'm here for another reason. I need your help. Yesterday evening, at a get-together, I made a bet with the lads. They dared me to enter Banya at night.
Okay, Banya, a traditional Eastern Slavic bathhouse with a wood stove. I take it you're not supposed to enter those at night.
I don't believe all this supernatural stuff you see. When you go to war, you see things,
Yeah, I've been seeing things as well.
I entered this old Banya, the abandoned one, by the river. It was around midnight. I opened the door and saw a sort of blue light, and it was quiet. I reached into the stove, you know, to take a stone. They wouldn't call me chicken if I showed them proof later. Suddenly, a hairy paw grabbed my left hand. Here, look, left a mark.
Ooh, that doesn't seem good. Bannock. A bannock was the master of the banya in which he resided. He could help or protect a man, but also scare or even kill him. It was important to perform rituals correctly and be careful not to violate any taboos. In the various villages of Sheridan Uyez, it was forbidden to use the banya during the first or third heating or when drunk. A man could suffocate or burn himself to death, events that were considered to be the punishment of the bannock. A man could also fall into the hearth, constructed of rough-hewn stones, later constructed of brick. Sometimes banyas caught fire, so people built them far from their izba, or even on a riverbank. Peasants often gave birth to children in banyas, so there was always a risk of a devil replacing their baby with an aspen log or a broom. Jesus. I love mythology. It's just so wild.
That devil didn't let me go. All of a sudden, some female voice said, "Marry me." The hand was hot as fire, and then I just lost it, and it kept on asking, and she still held on to me, wouldn't let go, so I told her I would. Then she let me go. I ran as fast as I could. Damn this demonic power. You're a knower. Help me, would you?
I'll try.
Nikolai visited the banya at midnight, and something grabbed him. What might that be?
From what I read, it could be a bannock.
In the banya, you say? Wow, that's a bannock, all right.
Lord Almighty.
What did she look like?
So its hand was hairy. What else did you notice?
I couldn't see anything. It was completely dark. The hand was black and hairy.
And what about the stone from the stove? Do you still have it?
What did you do with the stone?
Well, I took it with me. To prove to them I wasn't yellow. Didn't tell about the demon, though. Dropped it off at home later. I told my godmother, and she sent me here right away.
Feel like you probably shouldn't have brought that stone home.
Ah, wise woman, your godmother.
Okay, I will help you.
All right, I won't leave you to the wolves.
Vasilisa, take a closer look at the demon. This banyak may have an aspen seal on her. Go to the old banya tonight, both of you. Talk to the demon and find out why she wants to marry you. You, Kolya, use this bell on your left eye to see the demons. Don't forget the stone, Kolya.
I'll wait for you outside.
Alright. We have one more visitor, and we can also talk to Kolya.
Didn't think I'd be seeking help from nowheres. I've always depended only on myself. My military service? Well, it's quite a story. Maybe later.
Alright, let's check with the last visitor.
Hey, Vasya, they say you're a knower now. this may be of interest to you then. The other day we were gathering berries by Kajil Lake.
Dang, he's 6'6"? Yeah, that is a tall dude.
By the way, I have brought you some.
Oh, thank you.
That's near Zapolsk. Anyway, we came across this clearing with holes everywhere. The horror! So I thought you might want to go there. Who knows? Perhaps there are evil spirits.
Alright, so we got an optional task. And we could set off. I think, though, that I'm going to go ahead and call this stream here. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow to play some more of this. I know I'm feeling better today and not quite so overwhelmed from class. So we'll see. We'll see about tomorrow. Oh man, anyways, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I hope so too. I enjoy streaming when I do it. I don't know why I just can't bring myself to do it sometimes. But thanks for coming by. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you later. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Thanks for coming by, Zonam. I'm gonna make sure to save the game before I exit. Yep. Alright. Ciao.